There we go. Judge, how you
All
doing?
right. How are you doing there, officer?
Very, very good. We bring you a case, so we're sorry to break you out of your. I don't know. I didn't know if you were on vacation or just gone for the weekend. We're sorry to have to break you down for this, but we did come up with a plea. Inside, they did decide after, but we do want to obviously up legit. So I'm going to hand this over to my lieutenant here, who was the arresting officer. Okay.
All righty. Thank you so much.
We're just gonna take a brief second for everyone to file in before we get this started. Sir, please go ahead and get a seat. There's no need for a jury this time.
Oh.
Take a seat, sir. Behind us.
All rise.
Rise.
Current judge presiding, Robert Downey Jr. Please be seated.
I think we might have a couple more people filing in.
The prosecuting party shall now proceed with their case and argument.
How are you doing today, Judge? I cannot sit. I'm so sorry.
Prosecuting team.
Think about each
also,
sit chair for.
I also want to state if you have any witnesses or questioning you bring to the stand here or here.
Sir,
Proceed.
think about sit chair.
4.
I'm gonna step out real quick for some fresh air.
Judge, you can hear us all over there, correct?
Yes, I can. Can you all hear me?
Correct.
If you can't, please use your M muscle and shout. This is not a library. I need to hear your voices.
Judge, could you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Sound off.
Can you hear me?
Yep, I can.
Hey, psst. What are you guys doing in court? What'd you guys do?
My client did
I'm not
do
sure
anything.
if I can hear the two fellas on the left, on my left.
What'd you
Mr.
do?
Hello,
Schultz?
Judge, can you hear me? Hello?
What are you being accused of?
I can hear you, Schultz. Baxter, can you say something?
Hello.
Okay, I can hear him perfectly.
All right, Your Honor, I call to the stand Baxter McLovin, please.
You go to the witness stand. Next to the judge.
Mr. McLovin, how are you doing today?
Oh, could be better.
Could be better. Could be better. Can you describe what went down today? About
Alright.
4 hours ago.
4 hours ago, I went to the jewelry store to buy my fiance a wedding ring. Okay. There was this man in there, white male. He was acting suspicious. I was getting a little frightened. I have severe PTSD. He had a gun. He pulled his gun out. Then he talked to me about robbing the place, and I was in fear of my life. He handed me the gun at the time, and he said, "If you try anything stupid, he will get his gang on me after I'm released from jail to murder me and my family. So the fellow officers arrived. I didn't know what to say, so I acted guilty in the moment. I was very frightened with my PTSD. I was a Vietnam veteran, and so I asked whenever he was in there with me, he said, tell them to let me go because he stuffed the jewels in his backpack. My fingerprints were not on the case. My fingerprints were on the gun, but also his. So then I went out. I had a gun on me. They arrested me. Then they detained the person in with me, and they found the jewels on him. I had no jewels or any diamonds or anything on me. It was all on him. And then after that, I came down to the police department.
Got it. So, when officers were able to get what you call the suspect, what we would say the hostage, as you had explained, we'd ask you if you have any hostages. When officers were able to get the hostage out, why didn't you then explain to officers what was going on? You had the gun faced at me during that time. What was the reason for that?
Well, sir, I have PTSD, like I just said. I've encountered very close calls of death within my years of being a veteran.
Right.
It just brought me back to the old days, and I was very frightened, and I didn't want to die there, and I was thinking about my wife the whole time.
Got it. Also, congratulations on your engagement as well. How old are you? You're kind of young to be getting married, man.
I'm 25.
You're 25.
How are you a Vietnam veteran, but you're 25?
Well, sir, can I ask you something? You had
Yes, sir.
mentioned that you were a Vietnam veteran. The ages of a Vietnam veteran would be about 97 to 55, and you're 25. Would you happen to just have lied on the stand?
I would like to state that my client is still emotionally distraught from what occurred this morning.
Objection, Your Honor.
Please answer the question, sir. Sustain.
Can you repeat that again, sir? Sorry.
You had mentioned that you were 25. Vietnam veterans' ages range from 97 to 55. If you are 25, that means you were not born during the time of the Vietnam War, which would not make you a Vietnam veteran.
Oh, did I say 25? I'm so sorry, sir. Again, my PTSD, man. I don't know. I haven't taken my medication today. I'm very anxious and stressed. I'm at 55. Sorry about that.
Sir, you do know that perjury is a crime as well.
Yes, sir. You can
Do
check
you
my...
have the young man's identification?
We do, Your Honor.
If he is unaware of his own age, maybe we can look at his identification. Look at the year. We will do the math.
Let me pull that information up for you right now, Your Honor.
If the age does not match what he has said, or in the similar region, I say we should strike the record of him stating he has PSD. I will not take that. The PTSD came with being a Vietnam vet, so if you're not of the age of a Vietnam vet, you cannot have PTSD.
Here.
Your Honor, Baxter McLovin, May 1st, 1999.
Oh my. What a youngin'. I should
My
have
boy's
known from the
23.
get. Sir, have you lied on the witness stand?
No comment.
No further questions, Your Honor. Defendant can cross-reference.
Well done, Lieutenant.
Yes, sir, I believe your questioning is done.
Well done, Lieutenant.
Would the defendants like to
Appreciate it, Chief.
depose a defense?
Yes, Your Honor. Would you like me to approach or state it from here?
Excuse me, defendants? Can you hear me?
Can you not hear me?
You might have to yell.
Sir, with the black suit, I'm not able to hear you. Can you come closer to the stand?
Can you hear me now, Your Honor?
Yes, I can.
All right. So my client here, he suffers from multiple disorders. He has a little bit of bipolar issues. He has severe depression, PTSD from serving prior to the incident that happened this morning.
Now, sir, I will have you know, your client did state he had PTSD under him being a Vietnam veteran, which we did identify his age as being under the age of 25, which is not a Vietnam vet, which means we have stricken from the record his PTSD. You may continue, but the PTSD will not be noted.
Do you mind if I clarify that a little bit more specifically for you, Your Honor, and
Objection,
explain
Your Honor.
as to why?
Objection, Your
Absolutely. So, as you
Defense is
can tell,
testifying.
the
Objection, Your Honor.
identification, the clothing.
Objection, Your Honor. Defense is testifying.
Sir, sustain. Go on.
The ID, the clothing, the sort of new age verbal lingo in which he is trying to use. He's trying to flash back to his younger years. As he's reaching his older stage, he is becoming a lot more depressed, considering there's not much more family around. Every year around this time, he goes to the same jewelry store to purchase a ring for his fiancée, which no longer exists. She passed away when he was 54.
Objection, Your Honor. This is coming from the lawyer, not the actual client.
I will take the objection, sir. Stick to the question. We need to reference the man's age and why he lied about his identification.
He has little to no knowledge of things like that when he goes through so much emotional strain. The events that occurred this morning occurred so
I'll be
quickly
back. I gotta go.
and so just out of line from his typical daily list that he goes by. He was
Objection,
not able
hearsay.
to think clearly.
I will honor the objection. Now, sir.
Wait.
Oh my.
Wait, where's he going?
Is he running?
He just run.
Oh my.
What's the T for?
What the hell's he doing?
He's running, I guess. You guys gotta.
Wow.
What the fuck?
Fuck, didn't see that coming. Dispatch,
Who's about to shit
Officer
themselves in
1 at the courthouse. We have suspect on the loose at the moment. Baxter McLovin leaving courthouse scene on the run in four-door black Escalade type SUV.
He said stands up. Then.
I don't have a car here.
Holy.
I don't have a car here. I don't have a car here. That's okay. He's got a warrant out for him. Go back to the office. Please. There's no sense. We're not going to start a civilian. Any civilians hurt. Judge?
Hold on, I'm going to have a word with the fucking judge.
Oh, no. Wait a second. Judge? Judge?
you-
Judge?
Yes, sir.
Judge,
What
sorry,
happened out
Judge,
there?
sorry to hit you in your quarters. The
Is the
suspect...
man a runner?
The suspect is a runner. We decided at the point right now with too many civilians around, and for the offense of what was going on at the moment, we were not there to shoot. We will try to retain the suspect tonight throughout the city. We do have an open warrant now out for his arrest.
No, $35,000. $35,000.
Well, seeing as he caused the ruckus in my court, I say we up the time.
Absolutely. You know, Judge,
Give
let
him
me
another 5 years at the very least.
Judge, let me go do what I do best, and I'll leave him to you to decide. Okay, sir?
I will leave you to it.
Your Honor,
Corey,
still gotta have that meeting.
Corey.
Chief.
Yeah.
If there's a
Oh,
Chief,
what the what?
Chief.
Yeah.
Chief. Listen, if there's a fucking price on his head, let me know, eh?
There's no price on his head. What we gotta do here is we gotta make sure we get him, and we gotta bring him down right.
So there's a 30.
Where'd that accent come from, huh?
I've always had it. I just forget to use it.
There's a $35,000.
These
$35,000
accents
bounty.
are contagious.
Let me
Car one,
know.
head to the
My
front,
fucking
please.
boys will get out there
We
and
got
we'll fucking bring him to you.
Yeah, these.
Forget about it.
No, he's my cousin, so I do have an
Yes,
accent.
forget about it.
Let's
Your
go.
Honor, let's go have a chat. Your
Let's
Honor.
go. I do have an accent. You gotta have one too.
That was good.
I always forget to use
I
it.
love it. You start talking to him and it comes out. I love how that guy said stands up and then booked it out.
Oh, that's awesome.
That was good.
I come back to the fucking
Jump in the vehicle. Jump the vehicle.
clubhouse. You ain't fucking there. You gone. Did he steal the black Cadillac? Where the fuck's my car at?
I keep forgetting to use
He
my
took it.
accent. All right, boys, let's go. I gotta stay in character. Gotta do.
All right. First, we gotta get this other officer in uniform.
Yeah.
I have a location on him right now. He thinks that this is my cousin's phone.
Okay.
So me and my cousin share a phone number. He went ahead calling thinking that I was my cousin. And gave the full entire location.
Perfect.
My boy messed up.
We're gonna get you set up as detective. Get you in there, going.
I ain't even gonna lie, man. We gotta do court more often.
That was dope, dude.
That was dope as fuck, man.
Yeah, I've never seen that before.
I'm telling you, dude. This crew of people we have is gonna be. It's only gonna get better.
It went well. He needs He needs a little bit of tightening. Kind of fucked up a little bit, but I'll take it.
No, we
Whoa,
all need tightening,
wait,
but it's gonna happen.
Wait, yo, Canelo just lost. Canelo Alvarez, the boxer.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's fucking lost. That's crazy as hell. Unrelated as fuck. All right.
Oh.
Yo, it's Corey,
Why is
right?
my dude so fat? Yeah.
Yeah. So
you have the job already, or I gotta give you the job?
Not yet.
So
Look how fat my face is.
yeah. Don't worry about the waging. It hasn't been set into place yet. It'll all come. Just learn the system. We'll get that all sorted out. But that played out really well. No, everybody can tighten up. I think everyone's feeling everybody
Come in here,
out
you can
still.
get a uniform.
Yeah, I'm gonna go smoke one. I'll be right back.
Be right over here.